Good morning, class. Today's lesson is 8.4. Continue to solve problems with dollar bills. Today's learning target is I can solve problems with dollar bills. Our vocabulary words for today are dollar, dollar sign, dollar bills. Let's move on to the problem of the day. The problem of the day says Stephen has 5 coins. The total value is 66 cents. He has 2 quarters, 1 dime, and 1 penny, which shows his 5th coin. So, let's see. The problem says Stephen has 2 quarters. So this is a quarter. He has 1, 2. So remember, we know the value of a quarter is 25 cents. So we have 25 cents and 25 cents. So the value of 2 quarters is, we're going to add 25 plus 25. 5 plus 5 is, yes, 10. We carry the 1, put the 0 in the 1's place. Let's count the tens. 2 plus 2 is 4. Count on adding 1, and that's 5. So the value of 2 quarters is 50 cents. So far we counted 50 cents. It also says he has 1 dime. So the value of 1 dime is 10 cents. So we're going to add 10 cents to 50 cents. So we have 50 plus 10. At our ones place, 0 plus 0 is what? Yes, 0. 5 plus 1 equals, correct, 6. So that's 60 cents. And then it says he has 1 penny. The value of 1 penny is 1 cent. So if we add 1 cent at our ones place, 0 plus 1 is 1. Bring down the 6, that's 61 cents that he has. But the question asks which shows his 5th coin? And the total value is 66. So if we need to find 66, and so far he only has 61, what would we need to do? We would need to subtract to find the value of the 5th coin. So we would subtract 66 minus 61. So remember, we always look at our ones place, and we're going to subtract 6 minus 1. Yes, 6 minus 1 equals 5. And 6 minus 6 is 0. So we know the coin that's missing is 5 cents. So the 5th coin would be a nickel. And that would make the 66 cents. Good job, guys. Let's move on to the explicit instruction. So remember, the learning target says, I can solve problems with dollar bills. The problem says, Chloe has a $20 bill and a $1 bill. Her sister Violet has 6 less than Chloe. Do they have enough money to buy a $35 scarf for their mother? So let's think about what the problem's asking us. Do they have enough money to buy a $35 scarf for their mother? So let's see how much money Chloe has first, then we'll see how much money her sister Violet has. So let's write Chloe's name. It says Chloe has a $20 bill and a $1 bill. So let's add 20 plus 1. So let's count on 20, 21. So how much money does Chloe have? $21. Very good. Her sister Violet has $6 less than Chloe. So let's write Violet's name. Violet has $6 less than Chloe. So Chloe has $21. Violet has $6 less than. So less than means what? I have to add or subtract? Correct, subtract. So I'm going to subtract 21 minus 6 to find out how much money Violet has. So I'm going to line up my numbers. 21 minus 6. So remember, when we're subtracting, if the number on the floor is more, I have to borrow from next door. That's right. So I cannot take 6 from 1. So I have to cross out my 2, make it into a 1, and put a 1 in the 1's place, right? Because I'm borrowing a 10 from the 10's place and I'm putting it in the 1's place. So now I have 11. 11 minus 6 equals, that's right, 5. And I bring down my 1 and I have 15. So how much money does Violet have? Violet has $15. Okay, so now I know how much Chloe has. Chloe has $21. And now I know how much Violet has. Violet has $15. But the problem says, do they have enough money to buy a scarf for $35? So now I have to add Chloe's money, which is $21, plus Violet's money, which is $15, to see if they have enough money to buy the scarf. So we start with our ones place. 1 plus 5 equals, that's right, 6. 2 plus 1 equals, yes, 3. So Chloe and Violet, when they put their money together, they have $36. So do they have enough money to buy the scarf for $35? Yes, they have enough money to buy the scarf because $36 is more than $35. Great job. Let's move on to the next problem. Thor has $2. Ethan gives him two $5 bills. Noah gives him one $10 bill. How much money does Thor have in all? So, what is the problem asking us? Right. How much money does Thor have in all? In all means what operation do I need to use? Correct. Addition. So I'm going to have to add up all the bills that Thor has to find out how much he has in all. So we already know Thor has $2 bills. So let's write Thor's name. And we have $1, $2. $2. Now let's write Ethan's name. Ethan gives him two $5 bills. So 1, 2. So remember in our previous lesson, we have to count, if we have $5 bills, we have to count by 5. So 5, 10. So Ethan really gives him $10. So far that's 2 and Ethan gives him 10. Now Noah gives him one $10 bill. So let's write Noah's name. And Noah gives him one $10 bill. And one $10 bill equals, it's the value of $10. So remember, you already told me that we're going to have to add because in all means we have to use addition to find out how much money does Thor have in all. So we're going to add 2 plus 10 plus 10. Okay? So remember, when I add, I like to add up, line up my numbers. So I have 2 plus 10. Because remember, 2 is one digit, it's in the ones place, and 10, that's tens place and the ones place. So 2 plus 10 equals 12. So I added my 2 and my 10. That's $12. Now I'm going to add 12 plus 10. 12 plus 10 . I look at my ones place. 2 plus 0 is 2. And 1 plus 1 is 2. So how much money does Thor have in all? Yes, $22. Great job, guys. Now I want you to complete your task and do some problems on your own in Google Forms. You have 20 minutes to complete the task.